everybody, what's up? It's October favorites time. I feel like this month went by so quickly. I know I say that a lot and everybody does on YouTube. So October was a great month for me. I've just been having a lot of fun with my family. My grandma's birthday is on Halloween, so I spent Halloween with her, and I dressed up like a witch this year, so that was pretty fun. And I don't know, I feel like being a witch every year. I mean, like, all the holiday palettes are coming out extra early, it feels like to me this year. So I pretty much just kind of like was testing stuff out through October. I didn't really go for the same products over and over again, and the ones that I did were kind of like all-time favorites of mine. So this month I don't have too many makeup favorites, I just have a couple, and then most of it is like other type of body products and hair products, things like that. So, and just like fun random stuff, because this month really I was just testing out makeup like the whole month because of all of the holiday sets and the new drugstore products coming out. So let's get into the products. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is my all-time favorite setting spray. A lot of people ask me about this. They say, does it really work? For me, it does. I feel like it really prolongs the wear time of my makeup. Like, let's say if I'm going to a concert or I'm going to Disneyland, it's going to be a hot day, I will spray like 2 sprays on my face, and it kind of just locks in your makeup. And at first, it just makes your skin look so dewy and beautiful, but then it sets and then it looks like you didn't even spray anything. So I really like that about this because it's just a great product, and I have the little travel size in my purse on me at all times. I probably use up that mini size one more than this one, but this is the one I keep on my vanity, and I used it today. I've had this makeup on since like 10 a.m. and I think it's almost 4 o'clock now, so it's doing pretty good, and I just love this. Honestly, I could talk about it all day long. Next up is another face product. It is the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer, and this is a brand you can buy at Sephora. I haven't seen it anywhere else before. I'm not sure if Ulta carries it, but this is just my all-time holy grail favorite concealer. I do enjoy the Tarte one as well, but I use this one more, and this is in the shade Ivory. It's one of their lightest shades. I love this for so many reasons. The first one being that it's actually my skin tone. It's a cool toned concealer, and it's very pale. This is like one of the palest concealers I've ever been able to find that is not white, you know what I mean? Because I just don't like mixing my stuff. I feel like it takes too long, and I'm really impatient when I get ready in the morning. I just want to like put it on, not have to work, not have to mix, you know? So I like that about this, that it's my skin tone, and they have such a large range of shades. It goes from really light to really deep and everything in between. So I'm sure there is something for everybody, and I'm not just saying that. Like, they really do have a large range of shades. This was like $35 for this tube, but I bought this back in January at the start of the year, and I just barely am running out, because I mean, this is seriously full coverage stuff. You only need a tiny bit of it to cover dark circles, if you want to cover scars. I mean, I'm pretty sure this would cover a tattoo. That's how heavy coverage it is. So I only use like half of a drop for both of like my dark circles in the morning, and it just takes care of everything. It's amazing. I love this stuff. The name says it all. It's just so good. And this product right here is a drugstore product. It's from Maybelline, and it's called the Master Highlight by Face Studio Highlighting Blush. And it is not the regular blushes that they have in their permanent line, like the ones that have the same pattern as this. They're not. This is actually a highlighter, so it's not the same colors as the ones that they have in their range right now. And I believe I think I did a review on them, and I remember not liking them because the blushes were really chalky and powdery. Like, anytime I put my brush, I would just have like a dust cloud of blush everywhere. And this highlighter, I was kind of expecting the same thing, but it's totally not. It's the opposite of that. It's just so smooth. So here's what it looks like up close. This shade is called Illuminata. This is a brand new shade. I think it might be limited edition. I'm not sure. I found it in their holiday collection, as well as some other lipsticks and things like that. But this, I just picked up a few things. I didn't get the whole collection because most of it was re-promoted products, but this was a brand new one. I'm not sure if they're going to keep it or not, but let me tell you guys, if you see this, it's called Illuminata. Pick it up because I'll do a swatch for you. It's so pretty. It's like the most subtle highlight, but you could use it as a blush kind of shade. I honestly just really like this color. I think it's so flattering. I'm wearing it today. I do have a little bit of NARS blush underneath it, but for my highlight today, that's what I'm wearing, and I just think it's so beautiful. It really looks like a high-end product. Like, this reminds me of something I have seen before from MAC. My next makeup product is this Buxom Lash Mascara. I think it's called Buxom Lash anyway. This is a deluxe size sample. I purchased actually I didn't purchase it. What am I saying? I got this in a Sephora like $500 600 point perk. I put a picture of it on Instagram when I got it. It was a while ago, and I just fell in love with this mascara. It came with a bunch of little mini Buxom products. This is kind of like a rediscovered product for me because I did try this mascara years ago when it first came out, but then I just I don't know, I just fell back in love with it. Once I tried it, I was like, why did I ever stop using this again? It's so good, and the formula is not too wet, but it's not dry, and the wand is plastic bristles, and I usually don't like anything plastic, but it has so many of them. Like, I don't know if you guys can even see this, if my camera will pick it up, but it just has like a ton of these little tiny plastic bristles, and it has like almost a curved shape to it. It's so cool. It's just really thick and just covers like all of your lashes, makes them look really long and volumized. Now for my last makeup product here, this is the Bite Agave Lip Mask. Basically, it just kind of feels like a lip balm, but it's a little bit thicker. It just has like a squeezy tube, and it looks clear once you put it on your lips, but you just squeeze out the product, and it is quite thick, so I like to put this on at night, and I've had this for a while now, and I've been using it every single night in October, and it looks like I didn't even make a dent in it, but I really have been using it every night. So I just like to use this when I feel like my lips need a little bit more of extra attention. Let's say I did like a lipstick swatching video or something like that. I pop some of this on at night, and it just makes my lips feel so soft when I wake up in the morning, and they also feel really hydrated. So I like this. It has jojoba oil and agave nectar. So next up are products that are just kind of like miscellaneous. You know how I do it. I like to mix up my favorites videos and talk about things that I really do use, whether it's makeup or, you know, stuff I like. So this is actually makeup related. It's an eyelash curler, and it's by Shiseido. I keep mixing it up and saying Shu-Uemura is Shiseido, and a lot of you are like, what is it? Which one is it? So it's Shiseido. I'm sorry for mixing you guys up and confusing you. I purchased this at Sephora. It was $19, and I really enjoy this. Like, I was a Revlon lash curler for life kind of person. I thought that it was the best thing ever, and then the cushion kept popping out of it one day, and I was like, I'm so sick of this. I hate popping it back in. I had, you know, I didn't want to glue it. I'm just impatient. Like, I don't want to deal with that kind of thing. So I went to Sephora, and I was buying something else, but I saw this like in the checkout line. You know how they have all of those mini products and like cute little things, just like impulse buy things. So I saw this, and it was a total impulse buy, but let me tell you guys, I've been using it every single day since I purchased it. So all throughout October, I've been using this, and I love it. It's so, I mean, this seriously changes the way that my lashes look. This lash curler makes curling your lashes so effortless. Now for some face products, I have been all about Origins lately. These are deluxe sample sizes that I got in another Sephora point perk box. I'm telling you guys, the Sephora boxes, you know, when you save up your points and stuff, sometimes they have really awesome ones, and I like Origins. I have tried products from them in the past, but I hadn't in a while, so when I saw this box, I jumped on it because I had never tried any of these products. And the first one here is the Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. So this is just a face wash, but I like it because it doesn't have a bunch of scents in it. It's not overly fragrant. I have really dry skin, and this feels kind of moisturizing for a face wash. Like, it's really creamy, just like the name says. Well, actually it's frothy, but you know, it feels creamy on the skin, and it's great. I just really like this. Next two products are the Ginzing creams. This one is the face cream. This is the energizing moisturizer. So this one, it smells like fresh orange juice. Like, it's so good. I'm not even kidding. It smells like freshly squeezed orange juice. So it kind of just, you know, the whole smell of it, the ginseng smell, I love it. I love the way that it feels. This one is a lot lighter feeling than the Nitamins. I like this one for the daytime. It wears well underneath makeup, even alone. It just makes your skin look really healthy and nice and glowy. It's not greasy looking at all, but it does give your skin a little bit of a glow. This is the eye cream, and I don't use this product every single day, but I do have dry skin, so when I do feel like my skin is a little bit dry, like underneath my eye area, I will pop some of this on. I just like to use this to hydrate underneath my eyes. Sometimes I get really dry patches under here, especially since the colder weather is coming back, and it really has been helping me fight that. I haven't had any dryness underneath my eyes since I've been using this. And then this is my favorite product from everything that I just mentioned. mention. It's the High Potency Nitamins Mineral Enriched Renewal Cream, and this is a thicker cream than the Ginzing. This is what it looks like in here, and I've used like almost half of it. I put this on after I cleanse my skin, after I've removed all of my makeup. This just makes my skin feel nice and soft when I wake up in the morning. It's very thick, so I only use a tiny bit of it. It's not something that you need a lot of. I mean, a little bit is just perfect. It's really great for dry skin. It just removes any dry patches, and I don't really notice, I don't think it's meant to be a night, like, I don't know if it's meant for removing wrinkles or whatever, but I just like to use it for keeping my skin nice and soft and moisturized. Another lotion, this is the Aveeno Eczema Therapy Moisturizing Cream. I talked about this in my dry skin essentials video, and I love to use this for patches, like really dry patches. I have eczema, you know, which is just extra dry skin, and I've been getting it like on my hands right now because this weather, it's been really windy and just really harsh on the hands, especially if you're like me and you're constantly washing your hands all day long. So sometimes I get kind of like scaliness, and this has really been helping. I love it because it's just nice. It's not too thick, and it's not like, it doesn't look too greasy either. It's just a perfect texture, and I'm almost out of it because I've been using it pretty much every day in October since the weather kind of changed, you know, and it got a lot cooler, got a lot windier. So I've been using this up, and I really love this. I will repurchase, and it's definitely become like a staple for me. I have a hair product for you. This is the L'Oreal Color Vibrancy Protect Spray. So this is basically a heat spray, but it claims to also protect your color, and I just got it because I needed a heat spray, but I ended up really liking it. It smells nice. I think the packaging is really cute. It's like, I don't know, I just love this. It looks like Gem from like that cartoon Gem and the Holograms. I think it looks like the 80s, like, I don't know, like Gem, so I like that. And I know what Gem is because my mom loves that show, so that's why I know what it is. And I actually, like, quick story, I watched all of it on like YouTube. I think they have it on YouTube actually, and the ending of that show is so annoying. The way that they just, I'm not even going to tell you because you're going to have to watch it, and I was so mad at the ending of that show. Of course, I have to mention some candles in a favorites video, because what would a favorites video be without candles? So this is the Pumpkin Cupcake, and ever since I purchased it, I really liked it. I mean, from day one, but especially in October, you know, you got to do like the pumpkin, everything, and as you all know, like, I loved the pumpkin line they came out with this year, and this one was just really nice. I mean, I almost kind of went like halfway through it this month, but it's just, it smells so sweet. It smells like a pumpkin cinnamon roll or something. And sometimes I'll burn these two together, and this one is the spiced pumpkin cider, and it kind of smells like just hot apple cider, really. It's very clove, like, it's so spicy. It's really good, and it reminds me of fall, and I'm probably going to be burning this one all throughout November as well. But I mean, like, these two together, they're just kind of magical. And my last little Bath & Body Works product I wanted to mention is the Vampire Blood Hand Soap. This smells amazing. It says it's a Wicked Plum scent, and it smells like black cherry merlot kind of, but with plums added to it, so it's very sweet. It's a lot sweeter than black cherry merlot, but it does have like that similar scent to it. Like, it kind of smells almost the same, but a little slightly different. It's so good, and it's so cute for October. This was in my bathroom for October, and I'm gonna be sad when it runs out because it was so good, and it kind of looks like blood too. Everything about this is so cool for Halloween. This next favorite is actually a purse, and I usually don't talk about purses, but I love this little one. And I mean, this is small for me because usually, see what's hanging on my door, that's my everyday bag usually, but ever since I purchased this one, I've been really liking having just like the essentials on me, and not having like this big giant bag. So I don't know, I've always been a person who has a huge purse. Like, I always have everything in my bag. I wanted to have like a little small bag because I knew I was going to be like out and about, and I didn't want to have a whole bag with like magazines in it. I think it was $20. I'm not sure exactly. I don't remember, but it was at Forever 21. They had a bunch of these cute little purses, and I really just fell in love with this one because I like the style of it, how it's all black. I didn't want anything with gold or silver on it. I just wanted something all black that will go with like any outfit. And my last favorite is music related. I love Jack White. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but I've always been a fan of the White Stripes growing up from a very young age. Like, I've always listened to them, and his voice, I just love Jack White's voice so much, and his guitar skills are just, I mean, I can't even with this guy. But anyway, this is his newest album. It's called Lazaretto, and there's 11 tracks on it. I just purchased this at Target. If you've been wanting to listen to some new music, I definitely recommend this. If you like alternative music, if you like rock, even if you like bluesy kind of jazz music, country music, this kind of has Jack White's style is kind of like all of those things put together. In his solo albums anyway, he's very like diverse. His songs are kind of, some of them are just completely different. Like one is very rock themed, one is very bluesy, and the other one could be like kind of country songs. I really like Jack White, and this album is just so good. I've always liked his voice, so I'm just a fan. I guess I don't know, he could probably sing any song and I would like it, honestly. It doesn't matter if it's like Happy Birthday, I would be like, this is so good. So that's it for my October favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to let me know like what your favorite new album is, what your favorite soap is, whatever. I would love to hear about it. Like, I'm not just saying that. You guys know I love replying to your comments. I try to reply to them as much as possible, and I've been getting a lot more lately, so it's been hard for me to catch up, but I really try to, and I read them all. So just so you know that I do read them all, and I would love to hear what you guys have been loving. So please comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing. I hope to see you in my next video, and as always, thank you so much for watching.